Hey guys, welcome back to our safe space. It's your favorite brown hand, Lungi Gumede, signing in. So today we'll be talking about how to carry yourself as a young lady in your 20s. Right, so this is this is coming from experience. These are things that I have learned growing up, in my early 20s, because I would like to consider myself out of the early 20s group and in the mid 20s group. Not that I would like to consider myself, I have just entered into the mid 20s group, so I can share some knowledge and some wisdom that I've learned from experience. First things first, you must take care of yourself. You must take care of yourself, your appearance, and the way you look, the way you smell. That's very important for your confidence, for the respect that people give you, and for the way people treat you. As sad as it might sound, the pretty privilege is real, and the way people treat people who are good looking or pretty or just more attractive is a lot better and a lot nicer and a lot more respectful than the way they would treat umuntu who doesn't take care of their physical appearance. It's just the reality of life. It shouldn't be that way, but it is the reality of life. So, and also take care of your environment. That's a personal thing. That's good for your own mental and your own emotional state. Like, it's a fact. This is scientifically proven fact. Right. Because like when you have like a messy room, it just like affects your productivity levels and your mood as well. And then have a hobby. Having a hobby makes you more interesting. It makes your life more interesting. It gives you purpose. It gives you direction. It gives you passion. And it gives you something to grow within, like a field to grow within, and to get better at, and to develop a skill at. You know what I'm saying? And to level up and to challenge yourself. And it also keeps your brain, like working and thinking and just thinking out of the box. It helps you to just live an interesting life and be an interesting person. Not everything needs to be around, let's say if you're in a relationship, not everything needs to be around your boo. And let's say if you're not in a relationship or whatever, not everything has to be centered around your work, because if you always focus on work, you're gonna be like, sometimes you're gonna step away and you're like, who am I outside of my workspace? So having a hobby and having something that you do on the side in your free time helps to give you a sense of identity. I'm just going to be straightforward honest with you. Unless like you're studying, a super difficult course or diploma or degree in varsity and stuff, and that needs your entire focus, then 100% focus on that. But like if you have a lot more free time and things that are taking place in your life aren't super demanding mentally and emotionally, definitely have a hobby. And speaking of hobbies, check out my latest painting. This is my latest painting, guys. The theme of this painting is romance, obviously. As you can see, it's two people, it's a couple, sitting on, I don't know what this thing is called, like a net kind of thing, in palm trees, like hanging from palm trees at a beach. You can see it yourself. The inspiration behind it was the 7 Positive Emotions by Napoleon Hill. So Napoleon Hill pretty much speaks about, how to obtain wealth, and one of the things that he says, one of the primary things that you should focus on from a list of 7 is romance. So that was the inspiration behind this painting. So I just wanted to like let you all know. And I'm selling paintings. So but like if you want more info on that, just let me know in the comments. Right. I have like everything written down so that I don't miss anything, and I say everything that I need to say. Next thing is boredom. Oh, on the topic of hobbies, boredom can cause trouble, can lead you to trouble, you know what I'm saying? And it just like, that's pretty much it. Next one is live an intentional life. So what does that even mean? That pretty much means have an aim, have direction, have be deliberate, have an intention. Okay, already said live an intentional life. Have the attitude behind something. So living an intentional life it literally covers every single aspect of your life that you can be intentional in your love life, back to your love life. In order for you maybe and your partner to grow closer together, if you guys aren't like as close, acts of like me being a bit more romantic, acts of service, being more intentional in the relationship and saying, good day, I want to put you first and prioritize us more. That's an intentional. Like that's being you. That's you being intentional in your love life. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I speak so fast when I'm filming. Maybe it's like nerves and stuff. God, I'm trying to like speak slow and articulate my words properly. Anyways, next thing is another example of where you can be intentional. Let's say family-wise, right? You and your family aren't that close as well, so your intention, in order to keep your relationship with your family members strong, if you don't live with them, is maybe calling them every week, checking up on them every week, texting them maybe on a Monday or a Friday, just saying, wishing you a productive week ahead, and then letting the conversation flow from there, or anything of that nature. Being intentional about your health, eating healthy, obviously, being intentional about your fitness, working out, being intentional about whatever it is that you notice that you'd like to work on. So you don't just think, oh, I have something I want to work on, or like a goal or something, whatever. And then intention is more broad than a specific goal. A specific aim is in mind, but it's more broad. You know what I'm saying? It's not too fixed on the details, but you pick the detail that you like to work on, but it's more of an attitude towards something, right? And then be a little reserved. So this comes to me naturally because I'm an introvert, but I've always heard my aunt say, be a little reserved because treat your presence as valuable, and a valuable thing isn't easily obtainable. So you don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to be talking to everyone, being friends with everyone, sleeping with everyone. When you're there, you're messy, you can't order your steps, and actually just like coco yourself in Zulu, coco yourself like in English, get yourself together pretty much, like treat your energy as currency, treat your presence as currency, and just think before you go somewhere. Like, do you need to be there? Okay, yes, you need to be there. For what? Maybe for this reason. Okay, where you're going, are they going to bring the people there, like bring value to your life, or will you bring value to their life? Because it's not only about what you can get, but it's also about what you can give to other people. So how do you bring value into that space? You know what I'm saying? Being in this environment, is it good for you? Is it a reflection of the life that you want to live and the person that you see yourself being? You know what I'm saying? It also goes back to being intentional. A lady doesn't need to be everywhere, and you shouldn't be everywhere. That's not cute. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to take a step back and reflect and just look at you and study yourself and your mind, and just take a moment to gather your energy back. You know what I'm saying? Right. Treat your presence as currency, your energy as currency, and it is valuable. Right, next thing. When it comes to dating and relationships, don't beg. Have a healthy self-esteem and self-respect. Self-esteem and self-respect is a whole different topic entirely and totally. But pretty much, love that is meant for you is love that you do not have to beg for. It comes to you naturally. It's attracted to you. It gravitates towards you, and you gravitate towards them. You don't have to like push manja and put yourself at the center of, always trying to be the one popping up on their chat list. That is not how you are going to make maybe that person love you, or to just get love. No, it's going to happen effortlessly. Like, obviously, you're going to have to make an effort to actually be there. But I'm saying when it comes to actually maintaining a relationship and love, or getting into a relationship, respect yourself enough, and have healthy self-esteem, and know Oguti. Oh, there's a verse in the Bible that actually gives you a better idea that, like, he who finds a wife, like the man who finds a wife, for example, the man is the masculine is the one that searches, right? And the woman is the one is to be found. The wife is the one who is to be found. So it is not your responsibility to look for utando. It is not your responsibility to look and search and beg for love. The man must love the wife, and the wife must respect the husband. We're not talking about marriage per se, but this also takes you back to dating, especially if you're dating to marry, or you're dating for a long-term relationship, right? it is for you to respect your partner, and then your partner is supposed to be the one who loves you. Obviously you have to love them back, but for your role is to respect them, and their role is to love you and make you the center of their life. Do you get what I'm saying? And obviously, naturally, when you're being treated well and whatnot, you will make them the center of your life, and things will merge together naturally. But just do not beg. It's not cute. It's not for you. It's not your destiny. It's not anyone's destiny to beg for all time. Don't do that to yourself, please. Be that girl. Just have that mindset of, would say, I'm that girl. And okay, maybe this plant might be distracting since I'm like pushing on it all the time. Be that girl. Just have that mindset of, would say, I'm that girl. I am the prize. I am to be won. You know what I'm saying? Hype yourself up. We're almost towards the end of this video. Another thing is have kindness and compassion. This is good for you. This is good for the people in your life, the people around you. Why? It's good for you because it reminds you that there are good people in the world. You know when they say be the change you want to see? Yeah, by you being kind and compassionate towards other people, you're reminding yourself and you're showing yourself and the people in your environment that there is kindness and love and compassion and sensitivity in this world still. You know what I'm saying? And then also it helps the people around you, because obviously those gestures of kindness can be healing to the right person. Right. Oh, a person who's overly self-centered is annoying, to say the least. Facts. I don't have to explain this too much. I don't have to go into depth about it too much. But facts though. Right. Oh, and good posture. The way you carry yourself. It's not always easy, especially when you're feeling pressured, under pressure, overwhelmed, stressed, and all those, emotions and that mindset and that place and state, emotional state. When you're feeling that way, it's so easy to just fold over and try and protect yourself and just get yourself into a hole as much as possible, into your little shell as much as possible. No, open up, open your chest, push your chest forward, put your shoulders down, push your butt back, and walk like you mean it. Have good posture, not only for the air and your aura and your energy and how people perceive you, but also for the future, for your future self, so that you can have a good back, healthy spine, less back problems, and so that you don't end up being a hunchback. Right? All those things that you heard in primary school, hopefully, that your primary school teachers taught you. Well, I went to Catholic school in primary, and in my early primary years, so they really did help. And all girls Catholic school, so they really did focus a lot on how you carry yourself and what a girl should do and carry themselves, and how to handle yourself and stuff. Obviously, it was still early development phases, but those lessons are still valid and important to me today at this age, and they always will be. So, back to my point: have a good posture. Look people in the eye. Look fear in the eye, and remember the scripture, fear not but believe only. That scripture has been in the forefront of my mind a lot recently, because I'm just in a time where fear just keeps on trying to take the wheel and take the driver's seats, the steering wheel, but then God keeps on reminding me to have faith. You know what I'm saying? So that's a bit of a drift from the topic, but still in topic and stuff. Weirdly enough, I'm talking a little bit about God in this video, which is kind of different. I don't often speak about God, but here I am. Yeah, good posture shows confidence as well, and it's also good for your mental health. The way you carry yourself physically also talks to your brain, right, subconsciously and stuff, because that's just how your brain works. Your brain picks up on thousands of things happening all at once and programs and reprograms your mind every single minute. And that is pretty much it. How to carry yourself as a young lady in your 20s. This doesn't cover everything, but I do believe that it covers most things universally, and this does apply to every single young lady out there who is facing the world, you know what I'm saying? Just being out there. I have been extremely independent ever since I exited high school. So I think I know a thing or two, you know? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's your favorite brown hen signing out, and I will see you in the next video. Happy 2025. Love you guys.